my name is Kinga Dow and I'm the owner of an e-commerce email marketing agency. I am also a strategist to 6- and 7-figure brands and a growth partner. So, how did my e-commerce journey begin? Well, it began actually with a very dear project to me that I was a co-owner. My partner and I, we built an environmental footprint calculator that had 4 or 5 environmental calculators built into one. The prerequisite of it was that whoever was going through that calculator, they had to enter their email address in order to get the results. The calculator was so popular that it was actually in pretty much every college curriculum. So there was tons of people going through it and leaving their emails. However, we didn't know how to monetize. And I was determined to figure out what it takes to actually monetize emails. And that's kind of how my quest began. I remember coming across Mike Dillard's webinar, and he explained the concept. I was so blown away. At that point, it was too late to do anything with these emails because we've collected them over several years and people were not interested anymore. But that led me into what I do right now, which is e-commerce email marketing. Additional aspect is in my previous life, we did lots of e-commerce web designs using Magento, Shopify. So I was familiar with it, but I didn't have the hands-on experience in growth. And then I got several clients who needed my help trying to figure out how to get them out of bankruptcy at that point. And I started researching all the apps and whatever it takes to make the e-commerce work. And that's kind of how it all began. Okay, so what is the one thing that I know now and I wish I would have known then? Oh my gosh, well, I think it's becoming an expert in one niche. Really just focusing on one niche and learning everything possible about it. I think that has changed everything for me in a business. It's like they say, finding your blue ocean where you don't compete with anyone, but you provide service that it's very specific to a specific brands or specific industry. So in this case, I do e-commerce email marketing using Klaviyo, and I've been doing this now for 4 or 5 years, and we only focus on certain industries, and that allows me and my team to really become very in tune with those industries, understand their needs, and we don't really need to spread ourselves thin. So what I suggest is truly just figuring out this one very narrow niche. There's plenty for everyone, but you just need to dig a little deeper and concentrate on one thing and become an expert at it. I feel like people make mistakes when they trying to cover too many areas, and when you try to tackle so many things, you just cannot be the best. And the only way you can deliver the best results is if you're gonna be truly the best in one specific industry. Okay, so how do I feel the e-commerce is going to evolve in the next 5 years? I think that we are going towards basically transition to shopping online from now on. I think last year was a great example how everyone needed to step up their game and learn how to either shop online or transition themselves to online. And this was probably the moment when we all that are in the industry sort of anticipated. I knew the switch will come, I just didn't know how. Who could have think that COVID-19 will force the change? But I do believe that from now on, pretty much the whole industry is going to level up. There's going to be new shipping systems, more shipping probably is going to evolve much more because it's going to be the need for it is increasing. drastically. And I also feel like there could be a change with the cryptocurrencies, and more providers will be having it as an option. So overall, I feel like e-commerce is a space that everyone needs to pay attention, because it will take over. I feel the ease and convenience of shopping online, as people are forced now to try and test it. After a while, it's just gonna become like a second skin. Everyone will be really used to it, and we will be looking for new innovations in a space. But retail shopping, it's just going to be more of a pleasure experience. When you go for a walk and you just want to go and look at stores. But other than that, I think all the necessities are going to be done online. What are the female role models that influenced me over the years? There's quite a few. Not all of them are in e-commerce space. There's some, for example, Donna Livingston, who is an interior designer, and she had a huge influence on me. I always kind of want to be like her, and the businesswoman she is. But when it comes to e-commerce space, I think lots of clients of mine are female business owners, and they inspire me every day by looking how they develop their product and how much they care about what they do. So that's a big inspiration for me. And also one more kind of like a closer that I can give an example would be Chris Sugaton of Sugaton Facebook agency. We both kind of started our rebranding about 5 years ago, and I am so incredibly proud of her, of how a big agency she has built, and but not only that, the agency, but the results they deliver as an agency. I think she daily inspires me by how hard she works towards her own excellence, and I think that she really is one of the best examples for me right now.